Hey everyone, I am sitting here on the couch having a quiet evening at home. Just finished watching Bull Durham, which is best baseball movie ever. Eminently quotable, wonderful baseball movie. And I was thinking it's been a whole, over 24 hours since I recorded a vlog. And lest I forget how, I figured I'd better do something about that and make a new one. And so I just sent a message out to Plurk saying I was feeling the vlogging urge and what should I talk about. And my good friend Tim Jackson said, "How do you handle bad days with dignity and poise seems to be your gift." So thank you for that. Why does my nose always itch when I'm recording? I'm realizing I get that kind of comment a lot about being calm and cool and collected and taking things in stride and not getting ruffled, which is funny. But I think that's the introvert part of me because, what the exterior is unruffled and the interior is very ruffled. But, that's my process, is my process. So I sat down and I wrote a little page of notes. See? Very few notes, but one of the things that always, it's always helpful to remember that, like Nelly, one of my favorite rappers, said, one of his songs, he says, "How bad you think you got it, somebody else got it worse than you." And, that's always true. I mean, never a day in my life has there been any problem that I've ever had that I wasn't assured someone else had it way a million times worse than me. So, it's helpful to remember that perspective, or keep that perspective in mind. And, on the flip side of that coin, you've always got to remember your bad is your bad. I mean, nobody else has that. Nobody else is dealing with the same set of circumstances. And yeah, sure, somebody else has it worse than you, but you do have to at least allow yourself to have that moment of acknowledging what's going on and just being in that moment. I'm a pretty happy person overall, and I think that I'm a Scorpio, so I feel things intensely, and part of that is feeling happiness intensely, and part of that's feeling sadness intensely. And I think you kind of have to you have to own whatever mood you're in or whatever is going on in your life. You have to own it. And I hesitate to say embrace it, but there it is, And if you're feeling down, or if you're feeling sad or blue or upset, I think it's important to tell people. I think it's important to give voice to your feelings and your emotions. Tell people where you are so that, number one, they know, and number two, they can help you. A lot of us think, and I've certainly been guilty of thinking, I had to go through things alone, or, this is my burden, I have to bear it. And, there's a reason there's a whole lot of us on this planet, and that's because we're here for each other. So I try to remember that. And then, I think the most important thing is to say thank you. Like I said, there's a lot of us out there, and, when you own where you are, when you say where you are, when you tell people what you need, people will do amazing and surprising things. And, people can be there for you, and they'll be a listening ear, they'll be a helping hand, all those cliches, but, in the end, they can help. And it's important to say thank you when they're there. So, that's what I think. Sometimes I don't think I handle the bad days any better than anyone else does, and I've certainly had my share of them. But, I've had my share of good days too, and I just keep handling them one day at a time, and we'll see what happens next. So, thanks for asking that question, Tim. I really like that question. And, I know there's a lot of people out there having bad days today too, and I'm thinking about all of you. So, sleep well, everyone.